Hi everyone, it's Barry from Jerusalem. This week's lesson it's called Ki Tisei. What does it mean, Ki Tisei? When you go out, it is a background referral to when the Jewish people had to go to war. There were certain rules or ways in which they would go up, approach it. It's the way we walk, called halacha. Halacha is from the verb to walk. So we have to always walk with the Shekhinah in front of us. What is the Shekhinah? The Shekhinah is the heavenly presence. So there's two special halachot, two special laws in this week's Parsha. One is, of course, when you're going into war, first of all the things they're feeling. You're feeling, some people feel fear, but when the Jewish people went into the land of Israel to overcome the Canaanite nation, they were feeling powerful and enough and confident enough to eradicate their fear. So when you go, if it says kititse, when you go and do something, you have to do it with a full heart, and you have to do it with a full with the belief that if you love the Torah and you love God and you believe in His mission for you, then you move forward in that direction. So there's another halacha that says don't remove. If you see a mother on the nest of her her eggs, don't remove the mother from the chicks on the nest. It's a very deep concept, but it teaches us what sensitivity is, and how do we approach these situations, caring about other beings, other creatures. So the Chazal tell us that the Zohar, the Holy Zohar, tells us that the chicks, the mother, the eggs, the chicks the mother refers to the Shekhinah, which is the heavenly presence. That is God's presence overlooking and guiding us. It's called Hashgacha Pratis, divine providence. Is the chick sitting on the leg is the written tradition, but the eggs themselves are the are the children, which is reflects the Mishnah, right? But the when we grow older and become more advanced in our learning and studies, then we get involved with the deeper aspect of Torah, which is the Kabbalah. And this is the aspect of maturity. And this is the aspect of putting together that there's a heaven and an earth, and that we have to work hard to try to change things in earth, and at the same time, the deeper aspect of being a righteous person is to change things in heaven. This Rosh Hashanah, which is less than a month away, we have the power, if we're truly focused, to create change in the world, to create change in our lives, to take a judgment that occurred on Rosh Hashanah and Judgment Day, which is happening within 30 days. Judgment Day is coming soon for everybody. It's not just Jews, it's for Jews, Gentiles, the whole world of creation is judged on this day according to our tradition in the Torah. So this is the written and the oral tradition. And it says we have to be sensitive to one another. We have to be sensitive. But God, if we appreciate his Torah and we exercise the values that He wants for us, for the Jewish people to become a strong nation, and for the rest of the world to learn from what it is that the Creator wants for everybody. And this will only come to fruition when the Creator comes again, where we have this messianic concept that when the days of Mashiach comes, that's when the Creator will be recognized again, not just for the Jews, but for all the nations. And this is the mission and role of the Jew, is to prepare everyone for this holy event. that we can tap into the energy of hashgacha pratis, divine providence, like the eggs chicken on the chicken. You might say to yourself, I want my scrambled eggs this morning. I don't care about the egg on the chicken. No. God says, no. You have to either brush that thing away. You can't take the mother with the chick with the eggs at the same time. It's a chok. It's a divine law that you have to listen to and execute. It's what they call a negative commandment. There are positive commandments and negative. The negative commandments are al ta'aseh, don't do it, and the positive are aseh, do it. The al ta'aseh, don't do it, like don't take a chick from the nest because it's a commandment. Or if you go into war, don't take a captive right away because she has parents. And there's a Yetzer Hara. What is the Yetzer Hara? The Yetzer Hara is your bad inclination to just take this person and do what you want. No, the Torah says no. No. You have to shave her head. She has to not look good to you. You have to be nice to her for 30 days and then let her go. So she decides whether or not she wants to be with you. You see? Because you don't want your emotions to totally rule you. You want your mind to make the best decision and not a hasty decision by just going with your Yetzer Hara without discussing it with the other part of the heart called the Yetzer Tov. The Yetzer Tov is the deepest aspect of kindness that God has given us to the world. And though we don't understand the chukim, the deep esoteric halachot, like a bird chasing a bird away from a nest, why can't I just take the eggs out of the nest? Or why can't I just take the woman, I conquered the land? No. God says, no. Or there's another halacha, don't touch any of my trees, God says, in the Holy Land. Don't touch my trees, don't cut down the trees. It's forbidden in war. What do you mean? I'm going into the land and whatever I need to take to succeed, to conquer. No, it's not like in World War II or these animals that just they go in and they do whatever they want to do. No, the Jewish warrior is a warrior, W-O-R-R-Y, because he has put Hashem before him. He has put God in front of him in everything that he does. So I'm trying to prepare the Jewish community and everyone for this next, for this Parsha. Vayitze, when you go b'simcha, go in happiness, go in faith, go without worry, go with purpose in everything you do, and know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that God is behind you and will help you in all your endeavors, even on the most holiest day of the year coming up in 3 weeks. So with this in mind, have a good Shabbos. Barry from Jerusalem.